Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So, you remember that Chinese Pokemon game that I talked about how my buddy, quote unquote buddy, Jeremy, spent like 8 hours pestering me to play it and then force downloaded it on my phone just for me to immediately delete it? Yeah, so a few days ago, a girl asked me to play it. Well, she was pestering me for only 30 minutes, and I folded because I'm a simp. So, anyways, I finally played it with her yesterday, and honestly, it was just really awkward. Like, I don't even know why she wanted to play it with me, because, first of all, it's all in Chinese, right? My Chinese is not that good, just my being Chinese, right? I can barely read any of the words, and most of the time, I'm just using my vast Pokemon knowledge to understand what the fuck is happening. Because I have no idea what the fuck is happening. And, okay, the main reason we even, like, started talking again recently, like, we haven't talked to each other for months, right? Talked with each other for months. And the main reason we even got on this game was because I checked in on her, because I don't know why I probably shouldn't have, and asked how things were going with her because she recently reconciled with a friend. I was wondering how their relationship was. So I wasn't just rambling, I was like asking questions about that, but every time she would just give these like super dry one word responses that were just incredibly just like it's like you didn't want to talk, but you just wanted to like sit in a call together, I guess. Do people do that? But anyways, she's the one who practically begged me to get on, right? But once we were in the game, I was just pretty much I felt like I was talking to a brick wall. Okay? It like got so bad, like halfway through, she was like, "Hey, call your other friend so he can like come and carry us." Mind you, she was talking about Jeremy. Jeremy was the one that got her to play. So I asked her, "Why don't you just call him yourself?" And her response was, "She's too lazy." And like, girl, then why the fuck like, if you wanted to play with him, you should have just called him from the start, right? And leave me out of it, because like I didn't tell her this, but in my mind I was like, well, if you wanted to play with him, you should have just called him, because like I really don't care about this game at all, right? Like, don't drag me in just to fill space. Like, I literally do not care about this game. Like, the only reason I'm here is because you seem desperate to play with someone. Like, it's like I'm just being a nice guy here, okay? So, anyways, by the end of the session, I was like, she said she would leave at 12, and she didn't leave at 12. Like, it was like I was like, I thought you say you're gonna be busy at 12. She's like, I'll be busy. Hold up. We ended up playing till like 1:30 or something, even though she said she was busy at 12. But by the time it got to 12, we started playing at like 9, by the way. So by the time it got to 12, I was like super fucking tired. Like, I got so bored that I started like making jokes in the game that you like usually save for a session with the boys, just to keep myself awake, because I was making these stupid dirty jokes and making myself laugh because I was that bored. Like, yeah, and also I'm a narcissist, so I only laugh at my own jokes, obviously. And she was like, actually before that joking part, she was like, "Oh, we used to play together and all that stuff," but the action and logic here doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't add up, right? Like, when we did play together, it was like a four person kind of hangout, right? And one friend couldn't play because she recently reconciled with her, and her phone is dog shit, and so she can't physically play it. The other guy, she said she was too lazy to call until 12 a.m. And by then he was already busy. So the whole recreating this squad thing just didn't work. It's not like she even tried, but at what point do you stop calling someone a friend and just like, just admit the fact that we aren't as close as we used to be. And when I play Cobblemon with a different friend, right, it's easy. Like, we make jokes, we roast each other, talk about random thoughts. But with her, like, she likes to gossip about people, which is hard for me to, you know, hard for me to converse in because I don't use social media. I don't follow our friend group. I don't know anything that's happening in anyone's lives unless they tell me. And when I bring up random topics, because I usually watch like English, not like media that's spoken in English, and she doesn't get it, right? She's pretty much fully Chinese, and I'm pretty much like the opposite. So it's just really hard to talk with each other unless like unless she wants to not gossip and share about something in life. Same thing with me, I guess. So it's kind of a two people issue there, but that's besides the point, right? I feel like last night we were just wasting each other's time. Like, you waste time convincing me to play, and I waste time trying to carry a dead conversation. And as for the game itself, right? I don't. It's not that bad, but I mean, it's better than the modern mainline Pokemon games, but playing it in only Chinese is annoying because half the time, more than half the time, I can't read the text and I'm just like skipping, or I'm just using my gaming knowledge of Pokemon to actually play it because I know how Pokemon works. So, yeah, it was just a weird, awkward gaming session, all in all. Like, I don't know why she's trying to force this friendship or whatever, but I don't think it's gonna work. I just like don't fold, guys. Never fold just because a girl asked. Don't be a simp. That's the moral of the story, obviously. See you guys. Bye bye.